I was just about to talk and then Okay, so yes, I chopped off all my hair, I know. But that does not matter to me whatsoever, and hopefully not to anybody else, though honestly, it's not really up to anybody else. So anyway, mic's on, it's working. I have been thinking about Babik since I woke up this morning, I think. The melody's stuck in my head, so. Anyway, I'm just gonna warm up. Looking in the mirror to make sure my bowing is straight. Making sure my bow hold is correct. I'm just playing around. It's fun. All right. So, get that out of my face. Let's see. Okay. Alrighty. So, I need a drink of water. I am so thirsty. Probably had too much coffee today. All right, moving on. Said I'm moving on up to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. I'm moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie. I don't know why I'm singing that. No idea. All right. Sometimes you just gotta sing stuff. Okay. So we've got. You know, when you're working in a book all the time and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this again, and then you pull out the book and you're like, I don't want to. But I haven't practiced variation 10 in a while, so, and just to remind everyone, you can find this at archive.org. It is this book. It's opus 3 of the bow studies. So it's 40 variations, and I am in variation 10. I should probably do a different one today, but for whatever reason. So let's see. This has 2 flats, B flat and E flat, and so we're in the key, I believe, of B flat. So let's hope I can get all of my accidentals and regular straight and it's all good. Sometimes wearing a jacket or a hoodie really bothers my neck, so I may take this off. I'm wearing 2 hoodies actually. That might be why this is a problem. I apologize. I gotta take one off. Haha, now you know, I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Okay. Okay, so just starting on G. So I just want to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. It is spiccato, so. No, it's a flat. Okay, wait. I messed up. Okay, so I'm on the 3rd line, the 1st measure. And sometimes you mess up and you're like, oh, go back, fix it quick. And other times you're like, stop. And I did it again. The B flat is messing me up. The E flat, not so much. Okay, so that last bit is supposed to be tied. Okay, so just getting through the exercise, of course, not great, even though I've played through the exercise several times. Probably need to go through that middle section again just because it's different. When phrases repeat, it's easier to get them down. When they don't repeat, it gets harder, so starting at the top, and then I'll probably go over that middle section a few times just to make sure I get it. And try not to hit the other strings. Nah. Okay, so right there, that's supposed to be a tied note. I almost think I should just slide up to that note. So let's try that. That is on the 2nd line, the very last measure. I'll try it again. Okay, so I'm not sure the sliding is working. Okay, so let's try that again. Same spot starting at. Okay, so that whole section, that was the section I was talking about that was a mess and needs to be gone over. There's a few accidentals and a few places where it just doesn't quite sound where it's supposed to be, so I'm going to go over it again. Hey, and a positive note, my hair's not in my way, really. I don't have a braid or anything to contend with, which is nice. Okay, so a couple of places I did not play the slur, and so I need to go back and iron that out. Not too bad, though. Making sure my bow hold is correct. Okay. Ah. Ah. It's just a question of moving my bow, and I'm hesitating now. Okay, so let's go back to that same spot. Same spot we started, second line, last measure. Nope. Okay, let's do 4 measures before the end. And again. I don't know why I'm stuttering. There's no reason to, except for, I don't know. Ugh. Okay, so let's do the last 2 measures, or 3 measures. Okay, and again. Okay. Okay. When you get in that moment where you're like, I am so frustrated with this moment, I can't play this and it sucks. It's good for you to just take a breath and just stop and just breathe. Recognize that you have come a long way. You have started at the beginning of the exercise not being able to play it at all, or very limited knowledge, and now you're at the end of it. And so you should give yourself a small victory just for that, because if you don't, what happens is that you begin this self-deprecating cycle, and you don't want to do that. So we're going to just take a look at the last 3 measures once again. Okay, so just doing the last 2 notes. And now I'm going to go back to the last 4 measures and do that part. Get your bearings. Ah, there it is. Okay, and again. Okay, so still a few mistakes. I'm not worried about playing it perfectly. Once again, it's not about playing it perfectly. It's about building skills. Anytime you're doing exercises, it's about building skills. And if your skills aren't quite up to the task yet, don't worry. Other exercises that you try will help build skills so that when you come back and play this maybe in a month, you'll be like, oh, I got this. Not only do I got this, but it's coming easier and easier to me. So, okay, now I just want to do Babik because like I said, I've got it in my head and I can't get it out. And the only way to get it out of my head is to just do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. So let's see here. Oh, and I think I may have to do c'est bon. C'est bon. La 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 la. Like the French people do. Da 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 da. C'est bon. Okay, I got Babik in my head though. Now I got c'est bon in my head. Ah! Hate when that happens. All right, Babik. Important to get your beginning pitch, especially if you do not have perfect pitch. I do not have perfect pitch. So that's got a G flat in it. That's why it sounds like that. Ah, too far. Yeah. Okay, let's do that part again. So that's on the second part of B, measure 5. In part B, which is the bridge. I think the issue with that is that I really should be playing that with my 4th finger rather than trying to play the open string. So the E should be played with my 4th finger. And I'm playing it over and over again to establish a muscle memory for this. It's very important not to beat yourself up if you can't play things right away. getting frustrated is not going to help you, but you do need to build a muscle memory for certain notes. And so it's just important to just go over the, you know, not beat it like a dead horse, but you do want to kind of, oops. And the great thing about playing a high E is that you can test it with the open string above it, which makes it nice. So what's weird about this though is that I'm playing a G. I shouldn't be playing it with. Okay, I think I got it there. So, yeah. I wonder if that's the same fingering. It feels like it. Nope, not quite the same fingering. So it's like shifting down to two different fingerings for that. So, okay. So let's start at the beginning of B. I don't plan on playing it perfectly, but if it happens, wonderful. I wonder if there's words to Babik. Sometimes I run across these songs and I think, ooh, I'm going to totally enjoy, you know, like, playing this song. I wonder if I can sing it. Anyway. Let's do that again. Pretty good. Nope, I didn't play it. Okay, so now, once again, I haven't been playing it stylistically, and I think what I could do is start putting in the style. The problem is that I'm not comfortable enough with the melody yet. And so what can happen is that when you're not quite ready to put in the style and all of the accents and all of the fun, what can happen is a train wreck, because technically you're not quite there. So, or you could be pleasantly surprised and it just goes together without a hitch. We could try, maybe just in the beginning part, and see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm totally at the train wreck stage, not really fully there, which is okay. I'm okay with working on it some more, trying to get the technical stuff down, and then moving forward. I do like the song enough that I will play it again. And now c'est si bon, because I like c'est si bon. C'est si bon. And I have all the words in French written too. C'est si bon. C'est si bon de partout. De partout, n'importe. Bras dessus. Elle chante des chansons. Beautiful song. A lot of fun to sing. And high. And I'm probably not singing it in the right key, but that's okay. Now, what I'm noticing is that my tone isn't great. I'm kind of pushing through the song and I'm not really taking the time to make it sound beautiful. So I'm gonna stop, slow down. Let's take a chance. Let's slow it down and try to make it sound really pretty. Really important to watch where you're playing on the, are you closer to the bridge or farther away from the bridge? So currently, I'm not sure. I'm not good enough to know I'm playing closer to the bridge or I'm playing closer to the neck. You play closer to the neck and it's softer. And if I play closer to the bridge, it'll be louder, but it also won't have the same sweet tone. So I'm gonna try to start at A, but the second time through A, on that second measure in A, because I really want, and I want to play closer to the neck so that I'm playing a little bit softer and sweeter. Okay, checking in my mirror. So what I'm finding is I tend to end up somewhere middle of the road. I'm not up here, I'm not down here, I'm somewhere in the middle, even when I'm trying to play closer to the neck. So I think that tells me that I need to work on this. Once again, readjusting. Where am I? Okay, once again, see, this is a really high note. If I play it closer to the bridge, it's going to sound awful. Not pretty. But softer, right? I mean, that's not the prettiest either. But if I'm a little bit better here. And this is... And I think for any really, really high note, you want that softness. You don't want... Because that just sounds really shrill. So if I play closer to the neck, I think I'm going to do better. Of course, not right now, because it's new to me and it sounds awful. Okay. Let's see. Where is that in the passage? There it is. I don't mind that. And there I am in the middle. So still working on getting my bow to span this distance correctly, and that's going to take time for me. I mean, most of the time, probably going to be playing somewhere in the middle. But I want that ability to have the nuance of softs and louds that, you know, express the music better. And so that's why I want to work on that. So let's see. I think I'm going to work through C'est bon. Again, just trying to get it down. Incidentally, if you're joining my channel and you're like, what is she doing? I'm in the 2008 Django fake book, which is available online free to download. Just type in Django fake book 2008. You will be able to find it. It's not hard. And I just had it printed. And that's what a lot of players do. They just have it printed. If you would like some music to practice with, you can download the iReal Pro app and it'll have background music for you. Or you might be able to find it on Facebook. But this is C'est bon once again, so... And there's no number letters or anything like that in the book. You're not going to know where things are. So that didn't sound good at all. That sounded like very tinny. So we're going to try it again. And my bow is crooked. Okay. All right, that's fine. Crooked bow, that's fine. We're going to make you straight. Starting again. Oh wow, all of a sudden I just cannot play without hitting the other strings. I think this happens to me from time to time. I do admit I get a little confused on the violin because it's got 5 strings, but also it's just little nuances that change the sound, change the pitch, and it's easy to hit the other strings. So, okay, so then it goes into the... Wait, try that again. So the question now is, do I work on really understanding where my bow is on the around the bridge and on the strings and in this area, or do I just need to at this point continue to work on keeping it straight? Can I do both, or should I just focus on one? That is a big concern. So I think taking a practice or two to just continue to make sure that it's straight and not tilting in either direction is not a bad idea before moving on to being able to move it up and down the bridge area, making sure I don't have those issues. So correct one thing at a time. If you are still having issues, then yeah, you know, you can possibly do 2 at once, but it'll make it harder. So I think what I'm going to do, and hopefully it's the wise decision, I think it is to prudently only work on keeping my bow straight on the string so that it doesn't angle. Okay, and that is good. I hope that you guys have learned something from this like I did. You know, a lot of times I'm preaching to the choir, so I'm mostly to myself. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Bless you, and may it be amazing. Your practice be fruitful and you learn something, and don't criticize yourself. Just congratulate yourself on practicing that day and moving forward. We'll see you next time. Bye.